And now it's time for Ask Roz and Mocha.
Here we go, episode 453 of the podcast. Time to answer some questions. Hello, Richard. What's going on?
Hey, Roz and Mocha, how are you?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Good.
What is your question for the room?
So my question is, what is one ingredient that automatically ruins a dish for you?
Why don't you answer first?
For me, it's olives, whether it's in pizza, sandwiches, and salad. It just tastes like disappointment to me.
What's that one that tastes like black licorice?
Oh, anise.
Maybe that one? Or no, or is it fennel?
Fennel's anise.
Oh,
It's the
fennel.
same thing.
Fennel's for me. Oh, gross. Disgusting.
Really, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blech. Don't like it.
Interesting. Because like stuff like ketchup's not an ingredient. I mean, that's like more of a condiment sauce. I really hate when, and it's not that I dislike them because I like salty things, right? But the thing that always drives me nuts is sometimes, like when I used to travel a ton and you'd go to these hotels, you would order something, chicken, a steak, whatever it was, and then they would put capers on it.
Yes.
Oh, capers is another
Right?
thing I hate. Yeah.
Everything just had capers on it. And I'm like, this is a beautiful steak that I'm probably paying $56 for, right? And then there's just covered in
Who
capers.
puts capers on steak? I know they put it on smoked salmon. I've never seen it on steak.
No, yeah,
Oh
they have
my
them.
God, bro.
You could get them with steak on.
Also,
or
no one knows what
on
capers
steak.
are.
I don't even know what capers
Capers
are.
are like they look like peas, right? That are about to like
Yeah.
crack open.
I know, but
Yeah,
is it a
they're just-
living organism or just like a plant?
A living organism?
I always assumed it was a fish.
Like they just got capers from the sea?
Yes.
Yeah? I don't know. I don't know
still
what a
think-
caper is.
I still think
Maybe I'm
that.
wrong. Listen, there's three of us sitting here talking about it. Nobody's looked it up yet. Look it up, Maury. What is a caper?
I thought you'd know. You're the
Jesus.
chef.
No, man.
What
I just
is
said I
a-
hate capers. Why would I know what a caper is? Also, I'll tell you, I used to quite enjoy certain things that had a little bit of truffle flavor to it. Now I'm over it. Now I don't like anything to have truffle. Not my thing anymore.
Really?
Not for me.
Why?
No.
Is it the
I don't know.
aftertaste?
No, I find that there's never you never get a hint of truffle, right? It's always truffle. Like where to me it's overpowering, right? And then my ultimate is that if I order a hamburger and it automatically comes with pickles on it.
Oh yeah, you
That, to
hate
me,
pickles.
because you
Man, I
can't
love
just
pickles.
pick them off, right? Like the pickle water ruins everything. It taints the bun.
Yeah.
Enough said.
You don't like your
Right?
buns tainted.
Enough said.
Oh,
By the way,
No.
capers come from a prickly bush called
yeah.
Capparis spinosa that grows
Okay.
wild across the Mediterranean and parts of Asia.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway,
There you
they're
go.
disgusting.
For me, it's cilantro.
Oh, yeah, you don't have that thing. You don't like it, huh?
Oh, God, no. It's
love
absolutely vile.
I thought you were going to say olives. You hate olives.
But sure. But I also can't stand cilantro. I'm allergic to olives. I just
No,
don't
you're
like
not.
cilantro.
You're not allergic to olives. You just
Also,
don't like
with
olives.
pickles, I went all the way to the Toronto Island and I ordered a burger. I love the burgers they have there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so excited to have pickles in my burger. They must have run out because in the bun, there was one tiny cocktail pickle nuzzled in the bun. And it was the most disappointing thing of my life.
Yeah. You know how Matthew feels.
Wow.
Yo, Richard, thanks for the question.
Not a problem, guys.
Later,
Thanks so much.
dude.
Take care. Bye.
Jeez.
Ange says, if Roz was attracted to men, would he date Damnit Maurie?
No, shut up. I'm not answering that question.
No, put some thought into it.
They didn't say if you were gay and single. Famously.
No, I'm not answering
I
that
think
stupid
you would.
question.
I think you're just playing hard to get.
Amisha said, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Bro, the guy, he's got a wife and kids, man.
I know.
And you're
he knows-
also
he-
married, Maury.
And he doesn't know me at all. Like, at all.
I think I know you
Right?
better than anyone.
No, you
No.
don't. Amisha says
No.
here, what are your ideal retirement plans?
Oh, geez. That's a really good question. Maury, what is...
I thought you'd go
about
first because you're
retirement.
closer to retirement than any of us.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, just financially, yes. More if we're going that way, Maury's going to work till he's 100,
No, but my plan is to hopefully win the lottery.
and still paying off that credit card he took out when he was 22.
Oh, man, that interest.
Minimum payment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
got interest from 96 still. Ideal
yeah.
retirement plans.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have I don't have big desires to permanently move somewhere else. Like I don't have that. But I would like to spend a good part of the year somewhere that wasn't cold when it's cold here.
Yeah.
And then other than that, just like I dig, sort of life where we are, but I don't know how crazy I would go not being able to do something. So even if I'm like what I would consider to be retired, I think that I will always be doing something for work and not even for a lot of money, but I think that I'm going to have to do something. I don't know if I will be. I think I would drive Catherine crazy.
I think
if
you
just
drive
sat around
yourself
the house
nuts.
all day. Yeah.
I've
Right.
said
Yeah.
that if I ever retired, if Matthew and I, if we won the lottery or whatever, and we finally moved to our dream destination of Picton, Ontario,
Yeah.
that I would take a part-time job at one of the local art galleries and talk about what I love, art.
Wow,
and
you've
just
got
hang
it
out
all
there.
planned out, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Like even the part-time job you're going to
Oh,
get.
yeah. I assumed that you had a box in the basement, Roz, that said do not open till retirement, and it had fun things in there that you only do when you retire.
Fun
Like
things like
what?
what?
Like,
Scrabble?
I assumed in your retirement box was like, a throw blanket.
Throw.
a board,
How many times has he ever mentioned a throw blanket on the show?
Yeah.
and like a chess set, maybe
Like suddenly I retire and I'm the guy that has cold shoulders.
I thought that you'd have like, a chessboard, maybe like, a new
have all
favorite
those
mug.
I have all those things in my life now. I'm not going to get rid of all my favorite things to do retired things. But it's great. It's crazy because the age difference between Catherine and I, right? Like there's 9.5 years between us. So even if I'm at the age of
There
where
will
I would
always be
wanna,
9.5 years.
Thank you, Moore. That's usually how it works. It's not like we're going to sort of like be able to retire together kind of thing,
Sure.
right? Like I'll hit that before she does. And so there's a part of me where I really, really am looking forward to just those couple of years that I'll take to just not do anything and watch her run around.
Don't you got somewhere to be? Because guess
Yeah.
what? I don't.
Yeah. I'll
think
just like manage your schedule.
If I would retire, I think I'd like to travel more. I'd like
You
to
would,
see
huh?
more of the world. I wouldn't be like one of those people that spends the entire year traveling, but I'd have like a bucket list of places that I'd want to go and check out. I think I'd do that. I travel
Do you
a
have
lot
that?
more.
Do you have that list currently? Is it something that you've been working on or no?
No.
No, there's nowhere right now that you'd want to go.
Although,
But are you like a go to a city and go to museums kind of guy?
yeah, I'm a mix of everything. I like to go to a place and relax and do nothing, but also go to a place and explore. Like I wouldn't mind, but it has to be like day on, day off. Like one day I don't mind checking out the city, checking out monuments, going to a museum, and then the very next day has to be like literally nothing.
Would you do something else completely differently though? Like I was just thinking to myself, like if I retired and let's say I was, like maybe I do like I do community theater. You know what I mean? Like I take a couple acting classes and and play the grumpy principal in some, sort of like, small town, community
I could see you
theater.
in The Producers, starring
Right?
alongside somebody in The Producers.
No, because I don't dance or sing. Like I don't know. Like maybe you act. Like maybe you do something like that. Like, do you have that thing that you thought, oh, you know what? Maybe I'd like to try that when it's all said and done. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, you know what? Like, okay, it sounds super weird, but I looked into, because I'm into now, like I watch YouTube videos on like woodworking and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And just like DIY stuff. And I was like, oh man, I wonder if like that trade school has like a weekend class. I'd probably go to trade school and learn some stuff and like just do stuff on the side, really.
I looked into college.
Did you really?
Like, yeah, when I was thinking about leaving ET Canada, I looked into. I was like, maybe I leave ET Canada and I finish the radio show every day and I go to college. Like I thought about that.
And take what?
Doing some sort of like cooking thing or some sort of like wood thing or some sort of whatever. But really, like all you would need is you just need a friend who like you could just go to job sites every day and you
I
just
have
hang out
one.
and you just hang out with carpenters every day.
Yo,
right?
facts. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have a friend that I a couple times years ago. I went with him a couple days on demo day. Didn't pay me $1, but I went with him on demo day because it was like you just got to break stuff.
But don't you need to like get permission? Like what happens
From
if you
who?
get, I don't know, like what happens if you get injured? Like don't you need like
No,
a
they're
WSIB number and stuff?
No, their insurance covers me.
I guess.
Also, I wasn't being paid, and realistically, if I hurt my foot, I wouldn't tell where I was. You know what I mean?
Dallas says here, what is the best sound in the world to wake up to?
The sound. The sound.
Shem?
Thank you. Well,
Your own breath is what I bet you're going to say.
oh man,
Right?
gasping for air.
No, I just mean hearing it. Okay, it's still there. Still breathing. No, okay. So Shem, what's the best sound to wake up to in the morning? Honestly,
Man, I kind of like the little moan of a partner next to you. Like I like that. I like it's comforting knowing that person is still there. That's better that might sound. They didn't leave in the middle of the night. Yeah, I like that sound.
Crashing waves.
Oh, good one.
Love that.
Good one.
I like
good
that
one, good
actually
one.
to like fall asleep. I like that as the last sound that I hear before I fall asleep, or first thing in the morning. What about you?
Yeah. For me, it's when the world, it's because I'm always up, and we all are really so early, right? Like most days we're up before the world wakes up.
Yeah.
And on those rare occasions where I'm still sleeping, I love waking up and just hearing the world. Like I love hearing a car go by. I love hearing birds chirp. I love hearing the wind. I like hearing sort of like a voice off into the distance. Like to me, my favorite sound to wake up in is just the world when it's awake, because so much of our mornings, like we get up and I am just obsessed with only being quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like that's it. My goal is to just not wake up everybody in the house.
Yeah.
Right? When you're
Do you
getting
walk
ready.
differently in your house?
Of course I do.
Like
of course I do.
When I walk, I'm trying to think. I don't walk like heel to ground like normal.
Yeah.
I walk almost like reverse, where
on the balls of your feet.
on the balls of my feet and then my heel touches.
Yes.
It's very,
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Like a
how I walk.
tightrope. Like a tightrope walker.
Yes, completely. I mean,
Yeah.
frig, man, it not a lot of time, but like it adds minutes to my morning before I
It
leave.
does.
Before
It does.
I leave home.
Of course it does. No, so for me, I like the sound of just waking up where the world was up before I was.
Yeah.
To me, that's when I know that I really like that sleep was a treat, right? Maury?
I was going to say, now it's the sound of my dog breathing because he sleeps next to me, but I also really love the sound of a coffee percolator, like a coffee machine
good
going.
one.
Do you have a coffee percolator?
Yeah, I do. Well, the coffee machine, like it has a timer on it.
The coffee pot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You like that sound, huh?
I really do.
Well, here's a follow-up from Dallas. What smell instantly puts you into a good mood?
The smell of the lake.
Shem?
Let's go ahead and pass.
Okay.
Coffee brewing. Brewing.
That puts you in a good mood?
Yeah, man. Oh, I love that.
The smell of the lake for me.
Really,
The lake. Lake's
Yeah.
not dirty though.
No, but I love the smell down there. Like we walk down there during the day, or I go to the island. It's just amazing.
For me,
also the smell of Christmas trees.
okay, yeah. For me, vanilla always puts me in a good mood, and then also the smell of a deep fryer.
Oh, yeah.
Because like if you walk into a restaurant and you can smell that
man.
fryer, bro, I'm having
Yeah.
a good day, right?
The smell of children's toys.
Children's toys.
Like patent
Plastic?
pending. Like when you open a brand new
You mean like a
toy.
brand new?
Yeah, like
Okay.
that smell of
not a
children's
toy,
toys.
not a toy that smells like children.
Yeah,
Smell
you
of a
weirdo.
new
You
toy.
psychopath.
But all that's to me that smells toxic. Like
Yeah,
that's
but it
all
reminds me of my childhood.
like factory chemicals and all
Yes.
that stuff on those toys.
Ew.
Remember the old remember the WWF wrestling dolls? How much they smelled when you opened that pack?
God,
That's the smell. It must be the
It
same
hit
smell.
you like
Yeah.
that hit you in the face.
Yeah, that's probably still trapped in my lungs right now.
Yeah, I
That
know.
smell.
Yeah.
Pineapple Pat says here, anyone you annoy will result in $100 transferring from their bank account to yours. What's your plan? This wouldn't work for Maury or others in the Reds.
No. What's my plan? Like for annoying somebody?
So then that way $100 transfers from their account to yours.
Like if I annoy them, I get paid?
Yeah.
Oh, what's my plan? Oh, interesting.
I think I
Like,
would try
what's-
to figure out, because I have seen texts come through and I've got DMs from people who say that my laugh is annoying to them. So I try to figure out who exactly my laugh annoys. But I guess actually it doesn't matter, because if they're listening to the radio, to the show, or they're listening to the podcast and I laugh and then they get annoyed, then boom, $100 goes into my account.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so you would want to annoy. I think that if my goal was to annoy people, I would start every conversation with, "Oh my god, I got to tell you about this dream I had."
Shut up. Yo, I had a wild dream last night. Night terrors again. Oh boy.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh no, what was happening? What was happening?
Oh man.
you
Oh,
get
look
that,
who
like,
wants, look who wants to know about my dream now.
Well, no, I want to know about the terrors. Like, did you get actually scared?
Yeah. Well, not
Yeah.
scared, but like
Did
there
you
was
scream?
like I did. Yeah, in the
You did,
dream,
huh?
but then in real life I woke up. I woke up. And I think
Yeah.
my wife is just used to it. She just like rolled over and like sighed because in my dream I was screaming, and it was just 3 times really, really loud. It was like, like just. And then
That's what your wife woke up to?
Yeah, and then I
Oh,
get
no.
up. I realize what's going on. I just like close my eyes, and I could hear her just turn over and sigh.
Just like, God, what the hell did I get myself into? Do you remember what the terror was? Like, is it a monster? Is it
No, it was so stupid. It was a shadow that just went by.
a shadow?
But I could tell like it was like someone or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I got you.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so-
jeez.
Do you ever have dreams that are better than your real life?
what?
Most dreams are.
Yeah, like your dream, in your actual dream, everything's amazing. You're like, you win the lottery, you're rich, or you come into, and then you wake up and you realize that didn't happen. Like sometimes your dreams are just better.
I mean, I don't remember dreams, but
I've had awesome dreams before, but I don't like
And you
ever.
wake up and you're disappointed.
No, but I don't ever wake up and I'm like, oh man, my life is so sad now compared to that
no.
dream.
But that's why they call all that stuff, Maury. That's the dream. You know what I mean? Like,
Why
look at
do
Maury.
you?
Look
All
at
the
Maury. He's out there
time.
living the dream.
All
So
the time.
when you dream, you're rich.
When I dream I'm rich,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
like we're decorating a mansion or something, or
When you say we, you mean who?
Matthew and I,
Okay,
like the dreams are
okay.
always like elaborate and amazing, or we're traveling and something, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah. Yeah, can't put that Louis Vuitton trunk in the Yaris.
All right, let's go back to the phones here. Yo, Ed, what's up? It's Roz Mocha. How are you?
Hey guys, I'm good. How are you?
Good, buddy.
Good, brother.
What is your question for everyone?
All right. So my question is, if you had the ability to see one random statistic appear over everyone's head without them knowing, like what's the statistic? would it be?
Oh my God.
What's your answer,
Oh
Ed?
my God.
Great question, by the way.
For me, well, initially as a gamer, my initial answer would have been like a health bar, but then I thought about it. Like now, I'd like it to be like a compatibility meter, like how compatible I'd be with a person.
Sure. Yep. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
something like really, I don't waste time trying to be friends with this guy, so I know how compatible we are,
So the question was,
instant
if you could
stat.
see one instant stat appear above everybody's head when you meet them, what would that stat be? That's a great question.
Initially, I'm thinking gay or straight.
But then what? What do you do with that information?
But Maury, you're married.
No, I know, but just to know, like, if some straight guy is saying that he's straight, and he's not. But no, I'm just, I'm.
But then what are you going to do?
I'm just
I know,
brainstorming.
But what are you going to do with that information?
And
Start
that's why
outing
I'm going to
people?
go, and that's why I'm going to duck out of the conversation. I'll join again in a sec.
Okay. It's okay. We workshop stuff out loud here.
And then initial, or
one
like,
random
what
stat.
people think of you. Like, if I am talking to Shem, it'll say does not like you or loves you.
But is that a stat? Like what you would want, Maury, is you want above everybody's head. Like you want to know how many times that person has ever thought about me sexually, right?
So the stat would be how many times people have thought of me sexually.
Yes.
No, I don't know, because what am I going to do with that?
Well, I don't know. It's what you
Nothing.
want to hear, though. You just want to know that.
The answer, by the way, would be 0.
Yeah, I know. You'd be zeros across the board.
Everyone you meet, 0.
Everybody,
bank
beach
account.
ball, beach ball, beach
Everyone's
ball.
bank balance.
Oh, that's what you want?
How about that?
Or how much money
Interesting.
that person has spent that particular week.
No, the bank. So if I'm talking to Roz and above his head, it says like $10 million.
Yeah. Okay. Bank balance is a decent one. Shem, do you have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean,
Because from somebody who's single, I imagine that your head goes a different direction.
So it's interesting you say that because my first thought was like, do I want to know like their body count? But then I'm like, not really, because that's kind of whack. I don't really care about somebody's body count.
Because what are you going to do with that information, right?
Well, you might decide to sleep with them or not sleep with them, depending, or depending if you're judgmental that way, right?
Right.
Size of what? Oh, Maurie.
I guess that's a
I'm
stat.
black and I wear a size 14. I don't need no damn stat bar. You know what I'm saying?
Oh jeez.
Stat bar's not big enough.
Yeah, man. Come on now. So Shem, like as somebody who's single, is there anything that you would find maybe beneficial to know about somebody upon first meeting?
Maybe their credit score.
Oh, maybe
wow,
that matters.
Good one, yeah.
Credit score, I think.
Yeah,
matters,
yeah.
If I'm trying to find a partner.
But not like what Ed said, compatibility.
No, because I feel like
because.
Yeah, go ahead, Roz. Go ahead.
No, because I'm just saying, like, Shem could look over somebody's head and he could be compatible with them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to look at Shem and get the same results.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Credit score.
Yeah.
Credit score. That's a good one.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yo, Ed, thank you so much for your question, man. That was great.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good day.
All right, you too, bro.
Did you pick Mocha? Did you pick one?
What did I say? I did. I think I said how much money they spent that week. But like, what am
How
I going
much
to do with
money
that?
they spent? But what are you going to do with that
what am I gonna do
info?
with that
Like,
information?
this is a real tricky one to sort of do
what
selfishly, right?
Yeah. What information would I need that's going to benefit me?
Like a stat, and like you can't just say what's everybody's PIN number, right? Like it has to be some sort of stat.
Yeah.
And how do you do that to sort of how can you work that angle for monetary gain? Like that's a tough one. It's a great question, but that's extremely difficult to answer.
Kara says here, we'll end on this. If you were a rock star, would you have sex to your own music? I already know Roz's answer is yes.
Oh, I was just gonna say yes.
No, because I think it would be weird.
I think Charlie Puth said that he does.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm pretty
To
sure
his
he
own
did.
music?
Yeah.
No,
and,
I
and I've
couldn't.
heard other musicians say that they have too.
No, I couldn't do it. No way, man. I think it would just
I
be
guess it
way
depends
too
on
weird.
it depends on what your genre is, Like if you're one of the Wiggles.
Oh, yeah. No. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy.
Right? Like, yeah, no.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. But if you're like,
If you're Usher,
sure, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Genuine.
Yeah. Even like if you're a famous DJ, right? Like, some people are into that stuff, right? That's super
What, like
fast-paced
David
kind
Guetta?
of stuff.
Nah, man.
Yeah. No,
Like,
you
check out
don't
this
think so?
bomb-ass mix I made while I tap
Yeah.
that ass? No way. Shem, you're the singer in the room.
I was thinking to some gospel music, but that would be kind of almost sacrilegious. No, a little weird. I think so. A little strange, like Amazing Grace.
Well, come on, man. You can't make love to Amazing Grace. How dare you? I don't even go to church and I know that that's wrong.
That was a great question. Thank you, everyone, for all of your questions. Keep them coming in as we post once a week on Instagram at Kiss925. You'll simply see a photo that reads Ask Roz Mocha. This is where we get the questions from, and we answer them on a weekly basis. Thank you for listening. This has been the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.